Love to you and your loved ones. Bing, bing, bing. Felt like doing that again. And because, well, that's what this is going to be about. I'm just going to intuitively just let go and let it flow. And I had stuff that I thought of saying, but I'm just going to let go and talk real quick. And then we'll do an actual relaxing and resetting. I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know what I'm going to suggest for you to do, but just bear with me and let's go do this. So it'll be kind of a guided meditation. At least that's what I'm planning to do. So first, just to talk, if you're going through a hard time, just know that it's going to be okay. Just tell yourself it's going to be okay. Zoom out. When we zoom out, we get context. When we're zoomed in, that's when we have problems, because the more problems you have, the more issues you have at the moment, you're going to zoom into them and they're going to seem bigger than they are. Zoom out. There's so much to be appreciative of. Your problems they're not so big when you zoom out. So zoom out, look at all the other parts of your life, look at all the other parts of the world, and just try, don't get more stressed by doing this, but just try to relax and laugh about it, not take yourself so seriously. You can take what you do seriously, but never take yourself seriously. And that's really all I have to say as far as helping people relax and see the context when they're going through a hard time. You are not an individual human. You are the process of the universe. And as Duncan Trussell talked about on Joe Rogan's podcast, you are the universe in motion, coming out of infinity as you're born, doing your thing, the droplets doing its thing, thinking it's separate, and falling back down into the ocean, which is infinity, being afraid of losing its identity as it falls into the ocean again, but it always was the ocean. You're afraid of losing your individualness. And so much of our lives, we are a drop of water from the ocean, holding on, attaching to all kinds of things that are all in your head. It's all subjective. This was good, I did. This was bad, I did. I hope I can do better. I hope I can make more money. Oh, I'm gonna lose money. Oh, the electricity bill. Oh, the car bill, the house bill. I broke up. Am I gonna find another man? Am I gonna find another woman? Am I gonna this and that? And there's so many problems we have. And they're valid. But it's just an experience. Everything good and bad is just an experience. Pretending to be an individual having these experiences, you are having these experiences. But you are really the ocean. A drop of water saying, look, I'm a little fat on this side of the drop of water. Or look, the other drops of water look sexier than me. Or look, those drops of water are with somebody, another drop of water next to them. And then we all fall back into the ocean, into infinity again. And then do it all over again. So that's a really, really big zooming out. Zooming out to the universe, which is what you are. Or just the flow of the universe. The process of movement of the whole. Because you are the whole. You're a fractal. The individual is a whole. Alright, so that's all I want to say. Now let's do some things, practical things, to help you right now. Okay? Let me see here. Okay, so let's Let's take a deep breath into our nose. We do the 4 seconds in, 8 seconds slowly out of your mouth. At least 8 seconds, okay? Do that a few times, okay? With each breath, keep going. With each breath in and out, exhale all that you're worried about. Exhale see the smoke come out your mouth. All that's negative and doesn't serve you is coming out of your mouth. Keep going, let's keep going. Breathe in pure, beautiful, loving energy, unconditional loving energy. Just permeate your body, and then you exhale out all that is not good for you and not serving you, and that is making you stress. And the perspectives of a stressed person, it's all leaving you. Keep going. Do the same. Bring in the beautiful energy. It could be light, it could be purple, whatever. And then you exhale smoke or whatever. Snakes and scorpions, whatever. It could be anything. Just exhale the bad. Exhale what's holding you back. Exhale what's not serving you and making you stressed and negative. You're becoming more pure with each breath, okay? Now, let's do a resetting. That was a little bit of a relaxing. Try to let go. Just sit here and breathe. Try to let go, meaning, now definitely don't get stressed if you're not letting go, but just let your body fall, like relax. And let your brain let go and relax as well. You are beautiful. You are a loving, unconditionally loving being that is the universe. You are pure. You were born pure and you will always be pure. We just cover over the pure, but the pure is always there. You're always pure. No matter what you do, no matter what happens to you, you're always pure, and you will always return to the pure energy that is the universe, okay? No matter what happens. I don't care how bad your life is. I don't care how bad you're making your life, because it's all subjective. But yeah, some people just have a lot of bad things happen, and it's your karma, I guess you could say, which is great because you accept yourself. You accept this quote unquote bad. But as far as karma is concerned, I'm going on a tangent, but as far as karma is concerned, it's always for your benefit. So that's what's great. The more bad you go through, the more pure your consciousness is becoming for when you pass and when you become reborn. So if you could think of a better way to look at it, then go ahead, Whatever works, whatever helps you. Truth is just forget truth. What helps you is what I believe in and what you should believe in, and what doesn't help you is what you should believe in. You should not believe in. What helps you is what you should believe in, and what doesn't help you, you should not believe in. As long as it's not hurting other people as well, of course. All right, so next. Okay, let's do the 9 purification breath. Supposedly women do it the opposite. So women, you block your nostril on the left side, and then we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to switch and then breathe out the negative energy. Okay, men, block your right nostril, breathe in, switch, breathe out the left. Okay, so breathe in, whichever side you are supposed to do, breathe in. And when you're done, switch and exhale the bad. You see the bad energy out of that side that you're breathing out of. Bad's coming out. Okay. Do that 2 more times. And then switch. The bad's coming out that other side, whether it's right or left. This is the masculine energy, by the way. Masculine side. Hate, anger, aggression. One more time. When you're full, then you exhale the bad. Feel that hate, anger, aggression coming out. Take a deep breath. Feel relaxation, peace, pureness on the side that you cleared, which is the masculine. You're more peaceful. You're more calm. Okay, now we're going to switch to the other side, whichever one you need. Now you breathe in, good energy, and then exhale out the other side. This is going to be the feminine, so-called feminine energy we're releasing the bad out of, which is attachment, desire. Okay, and I guess I could explain some of that, but forget it. Let's just keep going. Breathe in 2 more times. Exhale out the bad. Attachment, desire, neediness, loneliness, a need to control, a need to want things the way you want them, as opposed to just letting go and letting the universe give you whatever it is. Okay? One last time. The need for change. I want this. I want it this way. I want it that way. That's attachment. Okay? Now, if you're done, lastly, we're going to go into both nostrils, no hands this time. In then both nostrils, and then then they meet down at the navel, and then you go up the spine and out your crown. And this is ignorance, which is, of course, there's many kinds of ignorances, but we all know what ignorance is. But the ultimate ignorance is the ignorance of thinking you're a separate being. You're an individual being that's separate from others and separate from the whole, which is just the universe, okay? Which is basically the separation and or duality, the ignorance of separation or duality. Okay, so let's do this 3 times. In, and then out, and then it goes into the navel, and then all the bad comes out from the top, from the spine area, and then out the top. You see the smoke come out, okay? And that's ignorance. Okay, go. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell people go at the end, go. But anyways, it's fine. Do it again, and then at the end you go. Okay? Sorry about that. It's just I forgot about that. Okay, so slipping. So do it 3 times. 2 more times. Or 1 more time. Okay. I'll do 1 more time. But if you're done, then just take a deep breath and relax and feel the clarity in the center channel. Feel connected to the whole. Feel connected to all beings. See, so we are connected. Obviously I could go on forever about this, but I'm not. It's just, there's the duality, me and you, and so we are all one. So that's the infinity. We are connected energetically and as far as matter, because in between what we see, there are atoms here, right? We know that. There's air molecules. So there is nearly no separation, literally. And that's just that's as far as matter, that's as far as molecules and atoms is concerned. So that's already putting all that aside. And what we see is only a fraction of reality. So that takes it to another level, There is no separation, literally, even matter, as far as matter, okay? So that's the infinity. We are one as far as the infinity. But then when we say we're also one as far as the zero, because think of it as space. I'm probably going too far with this, but before you have something, I kind of said in another thing. Before I have this hat, what was there before? Space, open space. So that's the zero. And then that's the non-duality. That's the spiritual. But then you put things in them, and like I said about all people, that's the infinity. The infinity is the zero is the infinity. And there's just, obviously there's only one space. But even when it comes to the infinity of things, it's all one, and that's because we're all connected by matter even, you know? The infinity is the zero is the infinity. We're a fractal of God. The whole is in the whole, the individual pieces have the whole in them. That's a fractal. So that's another way to look at it. Anyways, let's see if that's it. Okay, that's it. And I just have a couple things to say. Let's see what I say. Everything will be all right. Your fears are your body's fears. Your body's fears are not real in the sense that you are not a body. You are a consciousness that is a piece of God, that is God, but people don't like to hear that necessarily. But what is the difference between a piece of something and the thing? And if you're talking about fractals, of course, that takes it to another level. Every piece contains the whole, literally. Look up fractal if you don't know what that means. So that's how it works. That's all I have to say. Zoom out. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Think of these concepts and recognize that you are not a being having a problem. You are God. You are the universe. You are the source expressing itself in millions of little ways. And you are just part of that process. You are a beautiful, unconditionally loving being that is a part of the whole. And really, you are the whole. And so, when you're gonna die, when you suffer, when you feel worse than others, when you feel judged, when you feel angry, it's valid. And it's a great part of the whole process. But try to zoom out. Try to recognize that nothing matters in that way. You are valid, your experiences are valid because you are God or a part of God. But nothing matters in the end. It only matters when you're in the little moments and just dwelling on it. Later on, none of the stuff that you think matters, including life and death, suffering or success, pleasure, pain, none of that's really going to matter. It's just another experience, and all the experiences are valid, okay? So, keep all this in mind, and maybe when you need this, come back to this. That is all I have to say. Peace, love, and happiness. Boom.